Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to EA Tetragrammaton, where we are playing This is turn 118. I'm pretty sure last turn was effed because Streamlabs reset my microphone and I didn't realize it. I may have been able to fix that, but my assumption is that it did not go very well. If that is the case, I apologize. Let's jump into the turn. So, we've got a little bit of stuff going on. We're trying to use our water gems to try to summon a lot of yetis to hopefully use them as a force to kind of have strong-ish infantry lines, but have less upkeep. Basically, is how that boils down to. We have had Nazar II cast Astral Travel and funnel over a massive army from to Pangaea with the idea that we can now Astral Travel to somewhere else on the front that we need to. We've done a Flames from the Sky in Halbathria and killed 41 units. Not a very big kill there, and that's because of Gift of Health. It's hard for that to function properly. More Lichcraft, more Dark Knowledge, finding nothing. More Augury, finding nothing. We've done a little bit of blood hunting this turn, but this turn is very low returns because we were moving out of two of our main blood hunting locations and into new ones. That should pick back up this coming turn. And then we have a bunch of little fights. Most of these are just raids, so we'll flip through them. We jumped on Realm of Silence, and I think we've basically confirmed at this point he's patrolling everywhere. So no more jumping on forts unless we have reason to believe that that fort is not being patrolled, is not important enough to be patrolled. So 2 liches get popped there. We take Halamire. A lot of these he's not putting any PD into, so we're just moving in and retaking, basically. We take Barren Crags from a couple of Mazics. Take Jaboro. We move into Moss Woods. Take that with ease. We are counterattacked in Sciatica by 2 Melkars, and we want to take a look at these for specific reasons. So we can see that these are actually relatively ungeared. Well, this one has no gear at all. This one just has a Frostbrand and a Chainmail of Displacement. They both summon Earth Power, Legions of Steel, Iron Skin, Temper Flesh, etc., etc. Strength of Giants. So they end up being at 30-ish protection, 21 magic resistance, defense 20, fear 5, resistances on things, and hitting relatively hard. Same thing over here. But not a whole lot of extra bells and whistles. They do have, this is important to note, with their Bless, they do have Blood Surge, right? So that is a part of the mix, along with Reinvigoration. It's going to be hard to really fatigue these guys out with Earth Power, the Reinvig that they have just off of this Reinvigoration, plus Reinvigoration from Blood Surge. So, something to keep in mind. Okay. We take Oak Halls, and then we witness some more stuff. We have a battle in White Forest, where a Lich, again, kind of testing out that theory. Is he patrolling in everywhere, in all of his fortified locations? And yes, the answer is basically he is. We get to witness Hinam attacking in Mictlan, win there versus Lich. Black Alps counterattacking in Traban. We took Turtle Glades. A Melkart attacks into Obulshin. We take a Greendell. We attack in Caves of Madness. We lost Gibernia. And then we have a battle in Tirnanog. So let's watch this. As we move back onto the site, onto Tirnanog's cap, right? The only thing that is here is kind of like this double Black Hawk run. And we get some interesting things that happen here. This is fucking like, this is like out of left field for me. So we're gonna watch this very specifically. We're gonna zoom in over here. The hawks come down, right? As the hawks come down, you can see the Yetis throw some stones. We get pop. So what just happened? We check the dead. We will see that an Enkidu shaman just got beamed in the fucking head for 37 points of damage by a Yeti. And it's amusingly, I mean that's just unfortunate, but we are able to kill off these hawks very, very easily. It is Earth Boots and a bag of wine. It was my army of Leadcaster that got hit. It was the fucking Earth guy that got hit, and just got like headshot, just boom, headshot, super killed. It's pretty funny. That is not a super big deal. We're not happy about it, but it's okay. We're not gonna like. It's not the end of the world because of what we're doing. So, we also lose Ivermark, and then we have a bunch of unexpected events. Some Unrest and Underspring, get a single Air Gem in Assad, more Unrest in Flower Meadow Fortress, a single Nature Gem in Sinkhole Swamp. The Deadly Diseases in Troll Peaks continue. And now we see Tirnanog is breached and Jaburnia is breached. Okay, cool. Awesome. What are we doing this turn? This turn is still kind of tame, especially compared to last turn, right? It's kind of sad. Like, I'm gonna have to like go back over. Anyways, I'm gonna have to dub that video. So, we continue the raiding. We can see that Hinnom is fighting back against Lanka, trying to push Lanka's raiders out. Trying to push my raiders out, etc., right? But we're continuing to do this kind of like fight back and forth, and we can see Hinnom's forces are becoming more and more isolated, right? He's taking losses. This is a war of attrition, and as long as as long as we continue to push, I think we can come away with this. It's going to take a while, right? We're going to have to slowly but surely exhaust him, but I think we can get there, right? So, we continue to raid this turn, hitting Villia, hitting Cloudcap with some 2 Liches, right? We're going to send Tart 13 and a Lich onto Halbathria. We are sending Tart 14 over into Edirol. We're sending Tart 10 up to Black Alps. Our Isham 40 over to Witchhaven, and Piraflogos into Bodern Weld. We're also sending Isham 41 here against the Melkarts in Sciatica. My assumption being is that there's probably not going to be any Melkarts here next turn. There might be though, but, and this is a very, I feel like I am unlikely to win this gamble. But, in theory, if there's just a Melkart, right, with the combination of what I have going on, I might be able to best him. I think it's doubtful. I'll probably still lose, but we're going to counter and hopefully come away with probably nothing, right? Probably just no PD or 1 PD, and that'll be that, but let's see. We are continuing to move liches out as we kind of produce them out towards the front. We had a little bit of money this turn, so we're able to start recruiting more. We're slowing down on the NC production and going to try to produce more Ishibs and Gurus for combat potential. Continuing to try to produce Mushushus and Sacreds, basically. And the biggest things are, we're back to blood hunting this turn, back to producing vampires this turn. Gonna keep doing that. The biggest thing this turn are two things. We have this force here in Ivermark, right? Is a big force. Thralls, Amis, Dawn Guards. Looks like it's coming with the whole kit and caboodle of mages, probably. They could strike at the force in Jaburnia, who is going to assault the castle. If they do, then that could be really bad for us, because we've got a lot of candles here, which means, like, Dark Sky is no longer active, but Gift of Health will be active. So this is 10% for every candle, so that's 60% more health, right? Right? Yeah. So that's troubling, right? I think the armies are somewhat equivalent-ish, right? He might have a bit more than I do. So the plan is to hit it with a Flames from the Sky and hope that that does enough damage, either killing off thralls or putting them on, lower health, so that if he does attack Jaburnia, this force can, do something again. I do not know if that will be the case. You know what? Actually, I kind of want to do like a... almost kind of like want to send this Tart in to support, because if we get a flight in the rear in the gear, that could be pretty good. And could help fuck up some people. So maybe we do that. So Flames from the Sky on Ivermark, attacking in Jaburnia. We are also storming the castle in Tirnanog, but we have a bunch of other stuff going on. You can see we are moving a bunch of Gudus, air Gudus from Monarch Woods onto Tirnanog. We're moving a Lich onto Tirnanog. We are cloud trapezing in an Oogaloo and some more Gudus from Flower Meadow Fortress and from Pangea. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got 5 more individuals cloud trapezing in, and then we've got Nazar II astrally traveling to Tirnanog, right? So Tirnanog is... probably do this, actually. Not these two. Put on people that don't have one. How about that? So we've got a massive force. So the concept being is, if he tries to teleport in, right, or do something like that, I am trying to counter. I'm trying to protect this force in Tirnanog. It's wounded and beat to shit, but if we can take Tirnanog and we can take Jaburnia, right? We've talked about that concept of limiting his options, but also straightening out our border and preaching and growing our dominion to be able to take advantage of some other possibilities, right? So that's kind of the big play that we're doing this turn, is astrally traveling in, cloud trapezing in, etc., in order to hopefully hold and win in Tirnanog. Fingers crossed. If we can get there, then we can hopefully get Jaburnia and Tirnanog on lock and start to kind of use them as forward posts against these places that he has. And again, we're just trying to strangle out Hinam slowly but surely. So, see how that goes. I don't think there's anything else that's super big. We continue to forge things, Scutato Volturnus, Rings of Regeneration, plenty of amulets of anti-magic. We're doing a water bracelet, a water lens, a coral blade, another crystal coin for this Apkalu. We kind of need to hold on both earth gems and astral pearls for a while. This might be, we continue to make dwarven hammers, but this might be the last turn that we really do dwarven hammers. We might try to sit back because we've been doing dwarven hammers every turn for like 15 turns now. In that whole kind of like, well, if the game goes long, we need to do that because of efficiency. But now we're reaching the point to where I'm starting to have to like struggle to find things I want to produce, which means that we need to stop producing hammers. So that'll be an extra 15 gems that we can, I guess 13 gems that we can store, put in the bag every month. So that's good. And I think that's pretty much it. We don't really have a new like focus direction or anything like that. All of this raiding that we're doing is, you know, it's just base raiding. If we can get Tirnanog and Jaburnia, then I think it's going to be the next step of the plan, right? Still haven't been able to get Lunka and Relay together to try to get rid of Arcane Nexus. I just feel like the general concept is we're just going to leave it alone and just try to kill Hinnom, which I think we're making things way harder for ourselves in the long run. But that being said, I want Gift of Health back, or I want either or Gift of Nature's Bounty up. But to do that, we've gotta really save nature gems, and I'm gonna try to start doing that. Save more nature gems, spend more water gems. I also want to keep air gems kind of like on low usage, so that we could potentially put up like what is it, Wrathful Skies, or is it Wrath of God? I mean, Fata Morgana could be really good, honestly. But that's not it. It's Well, then. You know what? I could go ahead and just, like, throw up Galegate and see if it gets allowed. Wait, can I throw up Galegate? I can. But I need... like, a full assist in order to do, don't I? Cast Galegate, yeah. So if I threw up Galegate right now, I could do this, and where the fuck is my thing? Power. Oh, I can't, because I have my fucking Sword of Many Colors over here. And I don't have like a wing helm or anything like that, and I don't really want to spend the gems on something like a wing helm or something. So okay, well, never mind on that then. Bring that back. Maybe we'd do that next turn. Because I again, I don't really want to spend 25 gems. I should probably have that anyways, just in case. Do I really not have like an Air 4 anywhere? And I guess not. Why would I? The only thing I would have had that might have hit an Air 4 is an Apkalu, and I don't think that they can. Oh, they're all Air 3s. Yeah, okay. Also bringing in a whole lot of gems. I guess... Ugh. Because what if next turn I need to Flames from the Sky again, you know? Kind of that situation where we get stuck. I guess I will go ahead and take this with one of... I don't have one. Worry about. Reach. We'll do that, so we have a winged helm for future endeavors if we need to. So we might throw up something like Galegate. It bothers me to leave. It bothers me to leave slots open so simply, right? Like at the very least, throw up something cheap. Like I'm considering throwing up Stellar. I was considering throwing up Stellar Focus, but then I had a whole bunch of other shit that I had to do with Astral Pearls. So I guess that's pretty much it for the turn. Can't really do anything else. Kind of hoping we're kind of waiting to see what happens with Tirnanog Jaburnia, and whether or not we can get any traction on the anti-arcane nexus front, or for Hinnom to just kind of like clap back at the world and start casting earthquakes again. So we'll see how that goes. All right, that's gonna be it for the turn. Thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.